Merry Christmas. I'm Edith Bolling Wilson, and in today's Canary tweet, I'm going to share with you some of my most memorable Christmases. As I've been reflecting on this, I realize how much I have missed my family and friends, and I've missed you too. Christmas is a very special time of the year. It's a time of giving. It's a time of laughter and love and music and church and family and friends. I love Christmas maybe because when I was just a baby, an old family friend who had been staying with us was leaving, and she put in my hand a $10 gold piece and said to my grandmother Bolling, "Now don't you let Edith forget about me." And I never have. I borrowed that $10 from my grandmother over and over when I was a child. My grandmother was my banker. I still have in my possession a little memorandum book where I kept the name of all my family members, all of the gifts that I bought, and how much they cost. It was all written in my cramped, childish handwriting. With so many children and so many family members living with us, there was always great commotion at Christmas time in the Bolling household. It was filled with love and laughter and music and food. There was nothing more divine than my grandmother Logwood's wonderful coconut bonbons and her pralines made of brown sugar and pecans. St. John's Episcopal Church was always a very important part of our Christmas celebration. But my most memorable Christmas was in 1915. On December 18th, 1915, I married President Woodrow Wilson, and we spent a glorious 2 weeks at the Homestead Resort in Hot Springs, Virginia. But our real Christmas celebration began when we returned to Washington, and we were greeted by both of our families, who met us with a most royal welcome, and they had everything in festive array. Christmas with President Wilson was very much like Christmases that you have today. One of our favorite things to do was to distribute gifts to the children who waved to us each morning on our way to the golf course. We attended as many musical performances and as many theater performances as we could. And we also did some shopping. Occasionally, I had the president go with me. And on this one Christmas shopping trip, I guided him into buying a gold mesh bag that I had wanted for years. The Sunday before Christmas, we always attended St. Margaret's Episcopal Church. And on Christmas Eve, the president's daughters helped us trim the tree. On Christmas morning, after a bountiful breakfast, we went upstairs to the Oval Room where the tree was ablaze with lights, and there was Christmas cheer everywhere. Then we opened our presents, and then I rushed off to St. John's Episcopal Church for communion, after which I went by my mother's and greeted her for giving her a little Christmas cheer. The very climax of our Christmas day was when both of our families, met at our lively dinner table, and afterwards we laughed through a rousing game of charades. My Christmas festivities are about to begin. I'm on my way to see the Christmas edition of Four Pianos and Praise. Christmas is a time of giving. I hope that when you go to see a musical performance, go to the theater, or visit a museum, that you will not only enjoy them at the time, but you will consider making a contribution to the charitable organization of your choice. Thank you for joining me today for this Canary tweet, and I hope you will join me again soon to see how we will be ringing in the new year.